Don't try this at home, kids. But I need this ladder to illustrate my point about the active track. I'm just going to get a little bit of a better view. Yes, Mr. Pocket.
Listen to the melody. Maybe it come from Italy. And I can sing like Dolly now.
The DJI Pocket 3 will actually connect from quite far away using Bluetooth. I think that's like the establishment method. But I wanted to illustrate this point. If I track myself at the moment, it'll go straight to my head, so it always prioritizes the human face when you do tracking. Most of you will know this. However, what if you wanted to do object tracking? Do you see my leaf blower down there? It's very far away. If I try and select that on the screen, it says frame too small in the top left. Let's try again. Frame too small. However, if you actually zoom in using the 2x, position the thing slightly up with your joystick, then you can track that item. And now that's object tracking. Now, if you zoom out, it's extremely small. You can see it. But we're object tracking from really far away using that zoom. And we zoomed out again, so we're using the full sensor in 4K 30 frames per second. Now watch this. To illustrate how good this tracking is, it's actually tracking this. I can put it down, isolate myself 100% from the frame, it's still tracking it. That's pretty insane. I don't know why I'm so excited about this, but it's pretty cool. It just shows you that the DJI Pocket 3 actually can do objects. And there you go. Object tracking from really far away. Now let's put it to a little bit of a test. Let's take this frame and let's take it out of frame. Let's see what it does. Okay, it's lost it and it's regathered it. I walk away and it's still object tracking. If I came up the ladder, just look at that. I've taken the ladder, I've taken it off the ladder, and it's actually going to lose it eventually because it always thinks that frame is small. I mean, it's done a pretty darn good job. Now I'm going to show you another example, but I just wanted to discuss how the tracking, especially the object tracking, works on the Pocket 3. It all has to do with the size of the object you're tracking. If you're tracking something big and it's not moving that fast, it should do a good job. Let's say there was a huge building and you wanted to do like a panning shot around the building. It should do a pretty good job, you know, provided it doesn't change the perspective too much, it'll just stop tracking that object. Now, if there was a big car driving past you and it was taking up a large portion of the frame, the DJI Pocket 3 has to scan the entire car, the entire sensor, and keep that entire thing in the middle of the frame. It's very hard to do. So the way object tracking works best is if you're quite far away from the object. Let's say you were standing on a bridge and there was a boat really far away. You could track that object no problem. You just double tap on the screen. If it's really far away, you do the zoom hack that I showed you. You do that in 4K or you can do it in 1080p, zoom out again, press the record button, it'll track that thing even if it's really, really, really small.
As an example, let's say I wanted to do a Coca-Cola advert. The further away this Coke is, the better. That's why I zoomed in. The smaller the object is, the easier it's going to be for the sensor to track it. Now I do my entire scene, and look what a good job it's doing, even when I put it down.
This human, known as the how-to guy, is a big fan of Coke, specifically vanilla Coke. Now, while most other humans drink water, this species of YouTuber might even die from a single drop of water.
They eat leaves. No big deal. Come on, boy. Yes. You're a big dinosaur. Now let's imagine for a second there's a criminal breaking into a car, the little thug, and you can't stop him because that's dangerous. But you have got your DJI Pocket 2 and you're connected to the app at the very same moment, but he's really far away. Why not object track him? So when he gets away on his skateboard, you've got the shot for the police. Okay, so we're in the app and then we try reverse. Yes, he's escaping. Still got him. Let's reverse because he's coming back. He can't just take the purse. He's going to take the iPhone 15 as well. He forgot. He saw the iPhone 15. He forgot to get it. Reverse. Well, it's fallen off. The criminal has fallen.
The object tracking's not perfect. This method should help you, but it's not always going to work. I mean, just look at the shadow being cast there by the sun that it's trying to differentiate between the different contrast. It's a very hard thing to do.
Now listen to the